Alrighty, hopefully we fixed the problems from earlier. I know we are having some difficulties, technical difficulties. Yeah, I had to make a new one. Hopefully it's better now. Um, if not, I need to get back on so where I can hear the, what is it, the stream. Need to see the comments. Here we go. Yeah, hi guys. Sorry, I had to make a new one. Hopefully it works better than the last one. Uh, like I said, this is the second live stream, only the second live stream I've ever done. So, um, yeah, I definitely still a lot very new with this. Yeah, good to see it's working. That's good. Um, I'm gonna go back to my topic thing actually. Let's see what I have here. Let's see. Oh, SeaWorld. We haven't talked about that too much yet, right? I'm kind of concerned about like the whole chain in general because it's just let's audio's all good, everything that's good. The chain, I'm really concerned for it because they had so much money put into this year's investments and the new additions for this year, and now um, like this whole thing happening, I just don't know how they're gonna make it through or how they're gonna manage after this year because like some of their projects like Iron Gwazi that had been in the works for years, and I mean I guess they can, if this gets delayed enough, I guess they can say this is a 2021 edition, but it would still be it would hurt a lot for them. How do I think some of the manufacturers of roller coasters will be affected by this? I don't know. I don't think. Well, I'm trying to think who this hurts the most. I think B&M might be in trouble. Like maybe they're because yes, they have high reliability, but their coasters cost a lot, and I don't know. B&M, they might be in trouble. Maybe I'm trying to think. I don't know how it'll affect coaster manufacturers. I really don't know yet exactly what's going to happen. But I think some of the companies that make some of the more expensive coasters, they might struggle a little bit because parks are not going to be jumping for these humongous, I guess, expensive editions. RIP Sesame Place San Diego. Wait, I didn't hear about this. Is it like not happening? Did they say it wasn't happening? Uh, how hot does California get during the summer? It depends where in California you are. Northern California, it doesn't get insanely hot, I don't think. But where I am, like I'm in like the middle of California, 100 to even like 110-degree weather, but no humidity, so I guess that's good. That's pretty rough. Like just 110-degree weather. You live in SoCal? Okay. Imagine running doing cross country in that for like 3 4 years, and that basically is what I did for like a long time, running in 110-degree weather. So yeah, that was pretty rough. Um, let's see. Good to see that you guys are coming back. Like I said, I don't know what was going on earlier, what the problems were. I hopefully this will start working a lot better. You gotta go. See ya. Alrighty. See ya. I am 17 years old. I'm a junior right now, although maybe a senior, depending on what the heck happens with the school year. Um, but well, are you guys all leaving, or are you guys just saying bye to Boomerang? You're 13. Why are gas prices in California so high? Well, living expenses are also pretty high, so I guess just with because I guess people they make I don't know the exact. Oh no, is it lagging again? Okay. Hopefully that won't happen. It's looking like Hershey Park will follow Cedar Fair as Candemonium will be a 2021 attraction. Wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's certainly possible that that could happen. Hopefully, I mean, I guess it might. It's just Candemonium. Like I said, it's probably going to be like one of the best B&M hypers when it opens. But yeah, it's just, it's unfortunate that some of these things are going to have to be pushed to 2021. Have I been to Great America? Yes, I was talking about it earlier. I only am 2 hours away from it, but I've only ever been twice. Um, Kind of unfortunate, but I have ridden literally every coaster at the park. Why have I only been twice? Well, it's just when you have Magic Mountain, Discovery Kingdom, although I don't go there as often as I used to, Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood, and other places that are within decent driving distance. Um, it's just what is it? It's just um, not exactly the most appealing thing. Magic Mountains look kind of overrated. As a park, yes, I don't understand why some people are like, "Wow, this is one of the best." Too, it's pretty much it's like carried by its rides pretty much. As for like the park atmosphere and everything else, it's very weak, I'll say. Railblazer or Twisted Colossus? Twisted Colossus for me, and it's not really that close. Vegas and Phoenix are hotter during the summer than SoCal. Yeah, definitely. I went in Vegas once and it was pretty hot there, so yeah, it makes sense. Um, Magnum is underrated. You'd think that Magnum is underrated. There's probably going to be a little bit of lag. Hopefully, it just doesn't get as bad as it was earlier. I didn't have any issues yesterday, so uh, don't complain about Magic Mountain. You've got America. Yeah, I mean that's did my review on it. I was not that big of a fan. It's a fun ride, but like other than that, it's just I mean it's a very historically significant ride, so I appreciate it for that. And I think if I ride it more, I'll like it even more. But it just wasn't really what I was like hoping for. Are we still? Hopefully not. Six Flags America is a solid park. Well, I mean, I don't think their coaster collection looks that good. I mean, we'll see. Maybe when I go there, I'll have like a completely changed perspective. Maybe it will be like something like, oh, why do people think it's that bad? Maybe it will be something like that. Because there's some things that, like I said earlier, SLCs I don't think is that bad. They're that bad. And there's like some things that I don't think are that bad that some other people think are just absolutely awful. So Steel Vengeance looks super forceless. It's not the most intense ride, but it's not absolutely forceless, I guess. If that makes sense. I mean, I really like airtime, so that's fine. Um, and actually, at night, it does feel a lot more intense because you just don't know uh, what moment's coming next, and it feels a little more wild at night. So definitely try to get a night ride on Steel Vengeance if you can. Opinions on LaRonde, never been, looks absolutely awful. I've heard terrible things about it. I mean, they have Goliath there, so at least they have one standout-ish coaster, if you could even call it that. I mean, compared to some of the other like bad parks, at least has something. Um, RMCs don't have positives. Um, yeah, okay, I guess. I mean, Railblazer's pretty intense, in my opinion. But like your hybrids and things like that, okay, that's fair, I guess, to say. Do I have a TikTok? Absolutely not. I don't have one. El Toro is godly. Yeah, El Toro looks really awesome. Uh, so definitely one of my coasters I want to ride the most. And well, Jersey Devil is kind of high on my anticipated list, but it looks like we're getting that for Magic Mountain. So we're a very similar ride to it, anyways. So I guess that'll be a lot easier for me to get to. Steel Vengeance isn't supposed to be about the positives. Yeah, it's supposed to be more about the airtime, exactly. But some people they prefer like really intense rides. Like someone who like is a big fan of Intimidator 305, and rides that kind of are more similar to that may not like Steel Vengeance as much. Um, Alrighty. Yeah, the Jersey Devil clone. I made the video on that a few days ago, just kind of on a whim. Do I think the Magic Mountain Raptor will be a 2021 or 2022 edition? Honestly, I think right now it's probably going to be a 2021 edition. Here's why. Some people are like, here's the problem. Magic Mountain basically here is as like a new thing for this year, and oh no, are we lagging again? I, sorry for the lag, guys. That's unfortunate. I don't know why it's doing that. Um, Anyways, I guess I'll try to keep going. West Coast, they can't advertise West Coast racers for like 3 years straight. That's just not gonna work. Yeah, it's lagging. I can kind of see that. Like I said, wasn't having this problem earlier. If it somehow this still show. Now comments are lagging. What in the world? Okay, so press on the thing. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, I see why. Because I have it on here. Like I said, this is just what is it? One of my first few times doing this. But we were talking about. Oh, yeah. I was like kind of wondering because I'm like, how would that do anything? Uh, no, but Magic Mountain, I think they're West Coast racers. It has, I mean, yeah, you cannot advertise that for 3 years straight. That just can be ridiculous. I think that Raptor will come next year because I think a lot of Six Flags like 2020 editions will be for 2021 anyways. But since Magic Mountain never really had one, they'll probably have one get their Raptor next year. You want to do a stream, but you have like 50 subs. Do you have like an Instagram or something? Maybe if you have more followers on there or something like that, maybe that would be better. Um, nope. Okay. Well, maybe I'm trying to think what like you could do. Um, yeah, I don't know how to help you with that one. What's my most anticipated coaster at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg when you go? Other than oh, you mean Busch Gardens, Tampa? Um, it's like between Kumba and Montu. I'm gonna probably say Montu because I think that ride's just more for me. Uh, you can mobile live stream if you use the website, not the app. Interesting. We should play RCDB game. Don't know what that is, but oh, like should I like make a? I was considering doing like making a like quiz or a trivia or something before this, but I was like, I just this is one of the first few ones I've done, so that's not probably gonna happen. Alrighty, do I think Vekoma will come to North America, and if so, when and where? You know, I don't know. I feel like if I think SNS may have something to do with why they haven't come yet. Like I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why has Six Flags not gotten a coaster from them? They're like literally perfect, cloned models, relatively inexpensive. I mean, look at Let Coaster. It's like what 120, 130 feet tall, and like cost under like $6, $7 million. That seems like a perfect addition for a Six Flags park. Like I mean, Discovery Kingdom, like especially if the parks with the height requirement that they can't build over or something like that. Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. I don't know exactly. You know, I think it will go to like a. I'm trying to think where could Vekoma go. Maybe Kentucky Kingdom. That would be my guess, honestly. Kentucky Kingdom, maybe. Uh, I'm not so sure. Uh, you're back. Good to see. only have 37 subscribers, but you have 56 followers, but you haven't posted anything on there. Probably you should probably post stuff on there. Like if you have pictures of coasters or anything, that'd probably be a good idea. RCDB game is where there's a minute. You keep clicking random coaster and you stop on the best coaster. You don't have to take the whole minute. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'll need to look into that more, or something. Um, because I haven't ever seen that happen. But that sounds interesting. Isn't SNS and Vekoma owned by the same parent company or something like that? Yeah, I think some I forget, but I think SNS they kind of own Vekoma sort of, if I'm correct. I'm not entirely sure exactly what's with that whole situation, but like steel like with the steel curtain, I think that was like Vekoma track, if I was correct, or it was like kind of the Vekoma style. So I don't know exactly. Sansei? Yeah, that would probably be it. Um, wait, best coaster? Hold on. Did I miss something earlier? Or, like I said, just kind of looking through these things. Oh, the best. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, like before the RCEV thing. Yeah, haven't done that yet. Um, let's see. I'm actually probably gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes. Yeah, because I would have done it like I would have given a warning a few minutes earlier and done it at 7, but because of the whole uh what is it? The whole lagging situation that happened earlier, we won't do that. The game is done. That game is done on GP2 Enthusiast live streams, although they collect the random coaster for 30 seconds instead of 1 minute. I'll have to check out one of his live streams, kind of see how that's done, and then maybe I'll implement it. Search coaster quizzes and ask us the questions. Just an idea. For a future one, I'll probably do more quiz sort of things, something like that. But we have 10 minutes left right now. I'm just gonna, if you guys, I'm just gonna kind of keep it the same way that we've been doing this time. Have you guys ask questions, discussions, things of that sort. But for the future, definitely sounds like a good idea. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Do you think Cedar Fair or Six Flags will work with Intamin again? You know, I would never completely rule it out. I mean, Cedar Fair, it's a little tough. Six Flags, if they get in a better situation after eventually, like way into the future, I could see that. Cedar Fair, I don't know. I'd just say I don't know for either of them. It's hard to say, but maybe eventually. Best steel coaster. I think that was something that was mentioned. That I've ridden the best steel coaster, I guess. Well, not hybrid because my favorite, but if we're not going with hybrids, then I'd probably say the Wallaby Belgium Mega Coaster. That ride looks insane. You're overly competitive. So how do you get your parents to take me on trips to parks, or do I drive myself? Um, well, my dad actually he's not a coaster enthusiast per se, but he kind of likes riding coasters. And like they just they're fine with taking me with me. And he finds it pretty fun. And then my brother, he's starting to get into coasters a little bit more. I mean, he's not gonna ever become a coaster enthusiast, but he at least likes them a little bit more. And so yeah, my mom is, if the ride's like smooth and whatnot, if it's just like a smooth ride, then she'll do it. But it's not that hard to get my family to do it. Those sort of things, and like for some of the out of state trips, like out of state parks I've been to, they've usually been on trips where we've gone to other places. Intamin is awesome. Yeah, definitely. El Toro is the best steel coaster. Yeah, definitely. Best steel coaster in America. Shoot. I have, like, I can't keep it at, the problem is, like, these things, I don't have, it always, like, in my head, per se. But, I guess Skyrush? Skyrush, I think. I would probably say Skyrush right now. Uh, let's see what else. Best steel coaster in America. Steel event. Oh, well, I was saying non-hybrids. Like, I mean, yeah, they are considered steel coasters, but if it were, if we included hybrids, then I'd probably say Steel Vengeance. Let's see. What was my first looping coaster? Montezuma's Revenge at Knott's Berry Farm. Hopefully that ride never goes away, but it may happen eventually. I live 5 hours from California's Great America and Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and I've never been to either. My parents say I have to get really good grades to earn a trip. That's tough. My grades, like as long as they're decent, it's not really a problem. So that's just kind of how it is for me. Best non-chain park. Hershey Park's my favorite park, so I'd probably say that. It's my favorite park I've ever been to. Uh, Your mom can't physically can't ride coasters because she's prone to vertigo. That's unfortunate, but some people they're kind of like they have different reasons why they can't ride on coasters, and I kind of always like yeah, it's kind of sad like they that they're not able to experience these things. But sometimes it's just kind of how it is. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that fixed it. All right. Favorite NFL team. I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. I'm gonna get a lot of 28 to threes in the comments about here right now, but yeah, Atlanta Falcons are for me my favorite team. You have pretty good grades, A's and B's. Yeah, that's like about what decent is for me. Yeah, that's about right. Um, the only actual coaster vacation I've gone on was 4 hours to Great Adventure. Yeah, well, oh, like okay, I see. Like some of you guys, you're not able to do uh, trips like that are within driving distance. That's pretty tough. But when you're able to drive in the future, that probably won't be as much of an issue. Let's see. What else do we got here? Then former laser. I'm trying to see what. When you're 18, you want to work for Busch Gardens Tampa. Honestly, that would be awesome. I would love to work at a park, like just even for a little bit. That would be amazing. Uh, even like, well, I mean, it has to be like a at least somewhat decent sized park, but especially Busch Gardens Tampa, like that'd be heaven for me. I'd absolutely love that. That'd be amazing. Got here, yep, 28-3. Patriots here. You already missed Tom Brady. The Patriots, a lot of Patriots comments. Favorite subject in school. Um, man, I that's kind of uh my favorite subject. Generally history's interesting to me. So like whatever the history is, world history, U.S. history. That's usually, I guess, the most interesting thing for me. So I guess that I would say that's my favorite subject. You're a Skins fan. Biggest trip I've done was a big trip to Florida. I was supposed to do a trip to Florida a few, actually, I guess multiple years ago. It didn't happen because my family members thought they weren't going to be able to go to Atlanta. Atlanta was going to be coupled in there, uh, and then well, we were at least able to go to Atlanta because the thing trip kind of got rescheduled, but not everyone had enough days for Florida, so it was just Atlanta. I haven't been to Over Georgia, by the way. It was during winter, so it wasn't like I was gonna go there. Do I do band? No, I don't. I used to play tuba though, so for whatever that's worth. Um, it was when I was in middle school. Bills fan. You're a big baseball. I only really watch football, so I wouldn't know that much about NBA and MLB. So if you're gonna ask me like favorite team, I don't really have one. Uh, you like football better? Chiefs. Yeah, that was cool. Watching them win the Super Bowl. I won $30 off of that. Made some bets with some 49er fans, so that was fun. Have I heard Micah's album? Um, no, not I haven't actually heard it. I mean, I've heard it's done well, but well, I don't know if this is if he's done multiple now, but that's cool that he's doing that. Let's see. My family members are Steelers fans. Okay. Alrighty, hopefully. Are we still lagging right now? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I know. He's doing Micah's doing some yeah, he's become a rapper, I guess. That's cool. I guess kind of pursuing his interest, and I guess it's a good time. He can work a lot on that. I saw his video. That's like actually pretty cool that he can work on that. But I haven't heard any of his music, so I wouldn't know about that. I'm trying to think about what was it? Oh, the NFL draft. You guys were talking about the NFL. Um, any thoughts on like the draft? Like who you want for your team or anything like that? As a Falcons fan, uh, I kind of want the Falcons to draft C.J. Henderson. Alrighty, I'm actually okay. I'm gonna end. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time here on Coaster Hour.